Who is shot? Where's the victim? What's going on? Go stand over there, please. Okay.
This is Nicole Lenway, a 33-year-old forensic scientist with the Minneapolis Police Department. On April 20th, 2022, she was on her way to pick up her 5-year-old son from a supervised parenting center on University Avenue in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Nikki parked her SUV and began walking toward the building's entrance. Out of nowhere, a masked figure dressed in all black, with a hood, gloves, and a medical mask, sprinted toward her and opened fire. The attacker shot her twice in the arm and neck, before fleeing the scene in a black Dodge Ram truck with no license plates. Despite her injuries, Nicole tried to get help from workers inside the Family Wise building, but failed.
Man, I mean, that's amazing, the fact that she was still able to move and run after she had just been shot or popped or hit or attacked right outside this building. That is horrible. And it's a blessing that she was still alive after that. So what's up, friends? This is Love, and I am coming at you live with a new footage from Midwest Crimes. And this footage is the moment he realized, let's take a look at this face, the moment he realized the hit woman snitched. I told you it was a woman. Well, I guess we see here that it's a woman, so we'll charge that to the game. So anyway, let's continue on with Love's take as the 13th juror on how this is going down.
She then called 911, but was shot in the neck and could barely speak.
911, what is the address of the emergency? What is the address of the emergency?
3036 University.
Hey, can you repeat that address for verification? Okay, is it University Southeast? We're having an ambulance and the fire department on the way. I'm going to get you over to a medical dispatcher.
Again, bravo to the dispatch officers, the medical dispatch. These people are amazing. I didn't hear none of what she said, but he heard it all. Now, I'm sure there were other people calling in, which really helped, but the fact that he did stay on the line, and I'm sure he probably got that information. I don't know if he actually heard her or not, but it was very good at keeping her calm.
You've got EMS standing. Just stay over there. I'm not going to tell you again, please. Okay. You got pressure on the neck?
Got pressure on the neck.
Okay. She's been advised 1 gunshot wound to the neck and 1 to the arm as well. Right here. Right here. This is the victim right here. First name. What's your last name? What's her last name? What's her last name?
I have no idea. I've never met her.
Okay. First name's...
I just have
all we got know is first name Nikki, gunshot wound to the neck.
All right.
Nicole. Nicole is the first name.
Nicole? Okay.
All right, Nicole. Here.
Perfect. Get out of the way for you guys.
Okay. All right, dear. Can you walk? We're going to get outside. We're going to go into the ambulance. Bring you to the hospital, all right? All right.
Wow, so is she past the point of pain? Is that what that is? Because she is very stoic right now. Shit.
You can put her down right there. All right, dear, we're bringing you to the hospital, okay? All right. Can you take your jacket off right now before we lay down so it's easier?
We're at University.
We're going to get taken care of, okay?
She is on it. It's like she wasn't even hit. She wasn't even hit. Whoever put this hit out has got to be pissed. I love it. I love the fact that whatever their plan was, it was messed up and it didn't go through. I love it.
More over there.
All we've got is just the 1 gunshot wound victim. I haven't looked at any more. Just her.
All right, your head right here?
Yep.
I think you're checking for check.
They're taking her right away.
Is there more over there, wherever we all went?
No, but she hasn't talked at all. This is her ID. I haven't added her to the call.
This is your vehicle?
Across the street and saw,
Okay, what did you see?
I saw a person.
Yeah.
I didn't see the gender. I saw a person in a black puffy coat
Yeah.
and a mask,
Okay.
a slightly higher and
What
a
skin
hoodie.
color?
I couldn't see.
Okay.
Slightly taller than the victim. And all of a sudden I heard bam, bam. I was on the other side of the street there. And I beep, 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 beep until the light went green. And then I pulled over here and I said, are you okay? Are you okay? And she said, I'm not okay.
Did
I'm
you
not
see this,
okay.
miss? Will you talk to my partner and tell him what you saw? Okay. Okay. Where were you in your car?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I haven't had a chance.
It's okay. She's gonna be okay.
Yeah, that had to be devastating to see someone try to take someone's life. It is
She's on her way to the hospital, okay? Where
And the fact is, she helped save a life. Even though they tried to take it, she helped to save it. So bravo.
Where's your vehicle?
on that.
I was on the other side of the street there.
Okay, on the other side of Malcolm? This is
Yes,
Malcolm right here.
Malcolm, yes. On the other side of Malcolm, on the corner of Malcolm and University.
Yep.
And I was coming up, and I saw the two people, and they were talking, and then all of a sudden I heard bang, bang, and then I saw one person standing on top of the other person, and there was a black somebody. I felt like it was a male, but the person who I picked up, Nicole, said she thought it was a female.
Well, she got the best look at him because she literally turned around and looked at that person in the face. So I'm gonna give it
Had a black puffy coat with a mask on, like a surgical mask.
Okay.
And was wearing a hood over it. Bang, bang, and then ran off up here.
What color hood?
The whole coat was black.
Okay, and you don't know if it was you think it might have been a male?
I felt like it was male, but only because it was taller and thin.
So you saw two people talking. Were these two people this individual with the black coat, or is?
Yeah, the Nicole, who was the one I was.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. Hey,
Thank you.
no, you're okay. You've got some blood on your hand. Don't. No, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Just stay away from the
You're alright. I just don't want you to touch your eyes or anything like that, okay? You're gonna be okay.
Sorry, I haven't had a chance to process it.
It's okay.
vehicle plates on your chain.
So these two individuals were talking. And was it the person that was wearing the black hoodie and the person that was shot? They were talking. And then you heard bang bang.
And I heard bang bang,
Okay.
and I beat my horn several times because I worried she just stumbled a little bit, and she was holding on her neck and stumbled and walked away, and I worried about her.
Yep.
And I pulled through because I'm going down to University here, but I pulled through and I said, come here, come in my car.
Yep.
And she got in my car and she was bleeding all over, and I put my jacket on her to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
And we called 911
Where was the bang bang? Where did you see that?
right here, right by that white bucket there.
The bang bang was right
Maybe.
there. You're okay. So were you across the street when you heard this?
Yeah, I was
And
at the
they were
intersection
talking?
over there. They were
This might be our scene right here.
right here.
This right here.
I see the bullets right over here.
My friend Nikki and I both have kids here at the supervised visit center.
Okay.
So whoever did that knows she was coming to pick up a kid at 7:30.
Okay.
I would assume. Because
Okay.
we get out of our car and go in and pick them up at 7:30. I was just going and she was ahead of me. And I was still in the car and I could see from the window the hoodie, the black hoodie, and someone going shooting. Like I heard shots and I just docked in my car.
Towards where was
Like
she?
they were like she was
Right over here?
Right here.
Okay. Tell you what, where's your vehicle?
Right there.
Right over there. Why don't you go over there? I'm seeing just some evidence right now. I don't want to touch any of this. I will be with you just a second.
That's her car, so she walked here.
Which vehicle?
The red one is hers.
The red one is hers?
She
Okay.
got out, and when I looked from, I'll tell you right now.
Okay. So she was walking from her
So
vehicle?
she went from her vehicle to like where he just walked. To go
Right
get
over
her
there?
son, because we go to that front door of the building. And I was
All
looking from my car, like, oh, I'll go with Nikki. And all of a sudden I looked up and I saw the hoodie in shots.
Did you see anything other than...
I literally ducked because it was
just a guy with a dark hoodie?
I couldn't see if it was a guy or girl, but a dark hoodie with a hoodie.
Dark colored hoodie. And how many shots did you hear?
I for sure heard two, maybe three.
Okay, 2, maybe 3 shots.
Like I just thought maybe because they were running. I thought they were running this way, so I just got into the car.
Okay. Tell you what, why don't you go ahead and sit in your vehicle for now?
Are you Timothy, sir? Yes. Okay.
Tim Amaker, Nicole's ex-boyfriend and the father of her son, was at the Family Wise Center when everything happened, finishing his visit with their son.
Okay, that's okay. So we have our suspect number what? Number 1 is the baby daddy, and his wife or the ex is gunned down outside of the center. Yeah, I'm gonna call that a little more than a coincidence. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of say you look like suspect ground zero.
I'm going to ask you if I can search you for weapons real quick, okay? For weapons? Yep. If you just put your hands up, thank you, sir.
Why would I have weapons here?
What's in this pocket, sir?
Wallet?
Okay.
You want to pull it out so you can see it?
No, just keep your hands up for me, Chris.
You want to see it? Okay, you know to keep your hands up when the police are patting you down. Don't act stupid.
So, your ex-partner was involved in a shooting. Right outside here.
A shooting?
Yes, a shooting. So right now, we're going to ask you if you could come with us and speak with someone with the department downtown.
No, because I don't. I've been threatened by Minneapolis police. I've been told.
What? This how you come? This your first statement? Let's see what the first thing that come out of his mouth. I already see it's some BS. I've been threatened by the police department.
I've been told that I was going to get stay out of Minneapolis or I would catch one. I've been threatened multiple times. I have a recording from Sergeant Amy Walker that she said it didn't ever happen. So if somebody from St. Paul wants to come and talk to me, but I don't feel comfortable. I've been threatened by, not to say that you guys, but I've been threatened by multiple Minneapolis police.
No, not I've been threatened by you guys. You guys are the good ones. Y'all are the nice ones. Yeah. But I've been threatened by Minneapolis. Okay, so but threatened how and
Officers, and I've been in here. I mean, I don't know what this has to do with me.
To me, that's just what I was gonna say. I've never met you before. It would be me and my partner right there that took you down to be interviewed. Our body cameras are gonna be on the entire time. You can keep yourself on.
Sergeant Amy Walker said the interview never happened, and I have the recording of it. So already,
Hang on to that.
Hang
on to that. You have the recording.
Oh, I do. I have it, but then I went to internal affairs twice.
Yeah.
So for my ex and her co-workers.
Okay, and didn't they just tell you your ex was involved in the shooting? What's interesting to me is that he doesn't ask it. Well, I guess he must know that she's not the type to go around shooting people, but he didn't ask how she was involved. Like, was she in a shootout? I guess not. That's unrealistic. But still, he is acting very nonchalant for someone just being told that your ex, that a shooting occurred outside the place where you, first of all, that part right there, he's very nonchalant about that. I would have been up in arms if there was a shooting involved or a shooting outside of where my kid was or my child was.
To say that I'm gonna be okay going somewhere when I haven't even done anything.
Right.
I don't.
I completely understand your concern, but here's, our body camera's gonna be on. It's gonna be my partner and myself.
Yeah.
In our squad, we hit our record button on our squad.
I don't.
You'll be 100% fine. Yeah.
I've been told that before. You don't even understand the situation that I've been in or what's happened in Minneapolis. Like I said, I've been pulled over, threatened by your fellow officers. I've been threatened before I went into court to testify about her striking me down with her car by an officer.
Timothy,
I want nothing to do with it.
I can guarantee you that's not going to happen tonight.
And I've been told a lot of things guaranteed. Like for example, Sergeant Amy Walker said that she was going to do something.
Yeah.
And instead it turned into, hey, you know, so.
So you.
Hey, you know, so what did it turn into? Because with you not being able, because me, I would be able to, if Sergeant Amy Walker, whoever threatened me, I'd be able to tell you verbatim what the threat was.
You don't want to. See, we're trying to.
And then, this is not about a threat. This is, I can see if there were not flashing lights, you know what I mean? And they were trying to get him in a car on a dark alley, but that's not the case because there are obviously flashing lights outside. I can see them in the video. So clearly he can see them. But that
I'll let Sarge talk to you. But there was a shooting that happened down here.
Which that has nothing to do with me.
Right. That's why we want to get you interviewed, get you out of here, get you on.
Which has nothing to do with me. You guys can interview me right here, though. That's not, you don't run shit. You don't run, you're not running
right here.
Follow directions.
Yeah, it's up to the detectives to do that.
Well, if they want to call me up or whatever, but I've been here the whole time. I don't know what happened out there. I'm not.
Do you have your
like
ID?
You said there was a shooting. I didn't even hear gunshots in
And the phone number?
Do you guys want to hear the recording? I still have it on.
From Amy?
Yep.
I don't.
That has nothing to do with what's going
that's not
on
for
right
us to-
now.
That's
Why
what
are you bringing
like,
that
yeah,
up?
think about it. I've been threatened by other people that have been involved with my ex, whether it be physically or whatever. I've been, you know, Amy Walker said conversation never even happened.
Yeah.
Which happened. I mean, I've been been threatened more than once by Minneapolis police officers. So I mean, I want nothing to do with it.
When was that happened? Like years ago? A long time ago?
Please willingly go with us.
He said that they could come right down.
That's not going to be an option. I'm sorry that was provided to you, but I'm letting you know right now that, and I'm asking, would you be willing to go down? Otherwise, we're going to have to take you in cuffs.
And this is hours later, isn't it? Right here, it is 2028. That's 8:28, 8:30. When did this start? What time is it? Okay, where are we at? We're at 14:05. Okay, 19:30. So it's an hour later. All right, 1 hour is not too bad, but still, that seems like a long time when this investigation is getting wrapped up.
I understand that, but you're still here. This is where it happened. We just need to talk with you.
So would you put everybody here in cuffs?
No, because everyone there does not have a relationship with this woman. You know what? I hate when people act willfully dumb, willfully ignorant. Like, you know that's not what's being said, but yet you purposely.
Sir, doesn't make sense. I'm asking you politely. Would you be willing to go, or do we have to do it in handcuffs?
Tim, like I said, my partner and I would take you down there. Everything's going to be rolling on camera. Everything will be fine.
I've been threatened by police so many times because you guys are her friends, man. You guys are her coworkers. And I've been sitting here the whole time. That's so unfair.
I'm tired of hearing about you being threatened.
Okay. Sir, what I'm going to ask you to do is put your hands behind your back,
I'll
please.
go. Can I drive? Can I follow you guys?
No.
You don't think we passed that point? You wasn't gonna drive anyway. But even if you did have an option to drive, you don't think we passed that point by
So
now?
can we please do this now?
Sure.
Okay, step on out.
Can I?
Sir, please.
This is a big deal as far as I know. I'm sure you know too, but I know probably less than you.
Well, I was just told that she got shot in the neck, so I don't know. I mean, they said she's okay, so that's good.
Okay. You know more than I do.
I bet he devastated when he heard she was okay.
Are there any other vehicles on file, or is this it?
This is mine. Yeah, this is mine.
It's your only car?
Yeah. What do you mean?
This is your only car?
No, I have a Dodge Challenger too.
Okay.
It's under a tarp though.
Gotcha.
Can't drive it, otherwise it's gonna get potholes and chip up the rims and do all that.
Tim. Sorry we met under the circumstance, all right?
I just wish the same enthusiasm that you guys are using for one of your own, that you guys would use for a little black 5-year-old that's been getting molested.
What? Where are you coming from with this? You are really, you out there bad. Okay, yeah, and you know what? I'm sure they are. I'm sure that they are investigating that situation. I promise you.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm just saying I wish the same enthusiasm was used for that little boy that you guys are using right now.
Did he just say it was a little girl?
Do this now?
Sure.
Okay, step on out.
Oh,
are there any other vehicles on file, or is this it?
This is mine. Yeah, this is mine.
It's your only car?
Yeah. What do you mean?
This is your only car?
No, I have a Dodge Challenger too.
Okay.
It's under a tarp though.
Gotcha.
Can't drive it, otherwise it's gonna get potholes and chip up the rims and do all that.
Tim?
He do a lot of frivolous talking.
Sorry we met under the circumstance, all right?
I just wish the same enthusiasm that you guys are using for one of your own, that you guys would use for a little black 5-year-old that's been getting molested.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm just saying I wish the same enthusiasm was used for that little.
He is so, you know what, these are different things, first of all, and I'm sure they are monitoring and bringing somebody down for the molestation of a child, so you can guarantee that. But right now you need to hop your ass to take your ass to wait, what time? It's 21:59. All right, so they already had their interview with them, because before it was it was 8:30. Okay, it's almost 11 o'clock here. Yeah, so it's 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock here. Yeah, I guess they've already had their interview.
That you guys are using right now. Like, I have no idea what happened or anything, and then I don't like the way, to be honest with you, I don't like the way I was lied to tonight. I mean, I'm glad, that you guys turned out to be honest, and I'm glad that the guy gave me back my phone, but I literally sat down with him in front of him saying, see, dude, I got nothing to hide, but I can't leave this here. I just wish the same enthusiasm would be used for my son.
I understand. Tim, have a good night.
Despite their efforts, investigators were struggling to find any leads on Tim. The next day, Nikki woke up. Unable to speak, she communicated with investigators by writing. She was clear. She believed her ex-boyfriend, Tim Amaker, was behind the attack. Nikki was convinced that Tim had orchestrated the shooting. Though she couldn't say who the shooter was, she strongly believed that the attacker had been a woman, not a man. Despite the lack of physical evidence tying Tim to the crime, she had no doubt he was involved. With this new information, police brought Tim in for a second interview.
But there are some details in there that we kind of wanted to go through a little bit more.
Absolutely. Is there a reason why you guys just couldn't call me in and say versus?
Well, there's some information.
I got 2 dogs that are. We'll get into that.
We can get into that.
Okay.
And I'm sure you might have a very good explanation for any and all of it.
Any and all of what?
Well,
we'll get into that.
But
of the stuff we about to get into right now.
Because you have been brought in
So
custody.
calm your nerves.
You do have certain rights, and I'm sure you're aware of them. But, you know, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to the presence of an attorney to assist you prior to and during questioning if you so desire. And if you can't afford an attorney, won't be appointed for you without cost. You understand all those, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what we kind of want to get into is there's some details that have come out in this investigation, and they kind of link to you.
Well, of course, I'm going to be the first guy you guys look at.
Well, yes, you do have a motive.
It goes beyond.
I don't
that,
have any
Jeff.
motive.
Don't you?
Well, there's the custody thing, right?
No, custody thing's over with.
It's all over with?
All that's over with.
Okay. Isn't it true that she has custody?
How is it over with? But y'all still meeting at a location for drop off and pick up? It sounds like it's still an issue with custody.
Yeah.
If y'all have to meet
Okay,
at the
so
location.
if you wanted custody, wouldn't that be a motive?
Motive for what?
If she's not around, now you have custody of the child, correct?
No, her parents would get custody.
Is that the way it was in the courts?
I believe. I don't. Isn't that what happens?
No, because you're the biological father.
Really? Really? You think that her parents would get custody over you, the biological father?
No, you could take that to court. I don't know. You could fight it. I have no money to fight.
Okay. So I guess what we want to do is...
My motive is, my direction hasn't changed, and I can show you guys emails right now, is to show, I've talked to press, just like I'll be talking to them about what happened to me this morning, but I've been talking to the press, I've been talking to other outside entities, BLM and other ones, about what her and that referee have done to me, and what have done to my son.
Okay.
So,
Well, and we're aware.
Bringing something to...
And what does that what does one have to do with the other? You talk about alphabet and numerical soup. They don't work together. It's alphabet soup. So what does that have to do with BLM? What does Black Lives Matter have to do with what's going on with you and your child?
Light is way better than any violence will ever do anybody.
Okay.
And I'm trying to bring the situation to light.
All right. Well, then
Plain and simple.
you'll appreciate what's going on here. All right. Because then you might have some information regarding it.
I do. If you guys talk to Sergeant Amy Walker, once again, I have multiple times told her that Nicole has admitted, and I gave her that evidence, so Sergeant Amy Walker has it, of Nicole tampering with evidence. Before, a long time ago, I said, this is going to go this way. I said, she's already having people spray paint her house, people following her. I had two, when she was dating a couple of guys in MPD, one of the guy's current girlfriends, two of them came to my studio to look for her. She talked to one of them, the other one she has a recording of. And I told Sergeant Amy Walker that, plus I gave her the evidence of Nicole admitting that she's tampered with evidence.
Okay.
So there's a lot.
So he just doing some real bitch ass stuff right now. I really don't know even how to say it. You know, and this person came up to her door. This person came here. He got a lot to talk about. A lot he got going on. When really, it all boils
people out
down.
there.
Yeah, I actually.
But let's go. We're going to give you some information here, and maybe that might help shed some light to you.
Okay.
All right. So one of the things that kind of concerned us is that night when you talked to Sergeant Benner.
Which one is Sergeant Benner?
Sergeant Benner would have been at the scene. A black.
He's the guy that just
walked up.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you talked to Sergeant Benner, he asked you what type of vehicles you owned.
He didn't let me finish. He just asked me and walked away. So I started talking about a Hellcat, and then that was pretty much it. He didn't let me finish. I have 2 motorcycles. I have a truck that I don't really.
Now we both know that that's not how that conversation
Mine
went.
is on lease.
Actually, we heard it
and
more
then I
than
have
once.
the Jeep that's in the shop right now.
The Jeep that you had at the scene that night.
Yeah,
correct.
Shop, yeah.
Okay, so that truck is the one that is kind of interest to us.
Only thing he mentioned was a Challenger.
Okay.
And it
Because
wasn't that
we
he
can
didn't
put that-
let
take it
him
and
finish. He
look at
stopped
it,
talking.
No, but the reason is because that truck, we can put that at the scene, and we can put that as the shooter's vehicle.
There's no way.
Oh, yes.
There's video
Of the
So-
truck?
Oh, yes.
and the suspect.
So let me kind of explain this to you here. So basically, I don't know if you're familiar, this is kind of the technology thing, is kind of over my head, but your truck, this is your truck here, right? And this is your name.
This is when we ran you in
Right?
DBS.
You're up
I
there.
don't know if that's the VIN number, but we'll just say hypothetically yes.
Okay, so this is what DVS says that your truck is,
Mm-hmm.
VIN number.
Yep.
And then you currently have a temporary plate on it.
Is that right?
Okay, so that's
I
a
don't-
temporary plate number, okay? So
I have
provided
new
this
plates
is all
com-
right,
I have new plates coming in, so those
Okay.
ones are,
but provided all this is correct,
this one I don't have.
okay? All right,
Okay.
so, but you do have this black truck.
I have a black
That's-
truck, correct.
And that's the one you were just stopped in, correct?
Yes.
What happened with that is, we did it in an administrative subpoena, and you can see that the numbers are the same as far as the VIN number. So what happens with the administrative subpoena is, they went in and they basically gave that particular number, and there's this thing called an IMSI, okay? That number is, IMSI, is associated to that truck.
Okay.
Okay, it's kind of like a phone, has a little deal on it to send it. So that number there comes from that, okay? We then in turn did a search warrant, and you can see that the numbers correspond. And so the search warrant is done for that number, the IMSI,
Okay.
okay? What that does is it gives us a running location of the vehicle, okay? So,
Basically a tracker.
No, I understand, that's how they find
Does that
vehicles
make
all the
sense?
time, yeah, no, I understand how that
Okay.
works, it's.
so
Uh-oh, he rubbed his head. He realized that they got
that's
him.
what we did.
Got him.
Now, we did that
Got
because of the fact that at the scene, we had, so this is a picture, right here,
That's not my truck.
of the truck coming up there.
That's not my truck. Dead giveaway, right here,
Uh-huh.
I have Superman logos.
Okay, well,
Where'd you
Oh, the sticker. I have a sticker, which can be taken off and put on at any time.
get
but
those?
I have a sticker, so it's
I
not my
got them
truck.
a while ago, no, long time ago.
I mean, from Amazon, or where did you get them?
I'd have to look.
And when did you put those super little?
Those were on, jeez, I don't know, I could try and locate an exact date for you guys if you guys want.
Okay, well, let me
How
ask
long,
you this.
roughly?
I don't know.
A month? A day? A week?
I wanna say maybe to this event, maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks before?
I think, don't quote me, because I don't wanna get all whatever over a logo. But I don't think this is, also my truck has a GT right here too.
Okay.
No, these Superman, are they magnets or?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So that's another clue.
What is it?
So no, they're stick-ons, but the GT comes
and
factory,
stickers.
right? So the GT, so I don't, once again, there's no GT here, there's no logo here. So is there any way for that to be faked?
No.
Are you sure?
The pictures?
No, the
IMS.
The IMS.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you think the well, let's call it the phone ID number is fake, but your Superman stickers,
Because I don't
now
see a
that's
GT,
real.
and the GT comes on from the factory.
Okay. Let me ask you this. When did you actually pick up the truck? Not when you got the lease going, but when did you actually physically take possession of that truck?
The truck was actually delivered at my, delivered to me.
But when?
I would have to look at that too. I don't know.
Approximately.
Jeez.
Because you got it down in Shakopee, correct? They're the ones that delivered it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd have to look to see the exact, I mean, but that's easy for us to figure out too.
Well, we've got some
I don't want to
information,
get, I know, but I don't want to get.
But I mean, did you get it a month ago? Did you get it a week ago?
No,
Did you get it 6 months ago?
I've had it maybe 6 months ago, I don't know. You guys should have all that exact information.
Well,
I wouldn't doubt any of that information.
And
all I'm saying is there a way to fake that, because there's no way that truck could be there if I'm there with my Jeep.
Well, that's another question. Who else has access to the truck?
Colleen has access to it.
Is she the only one?
To my
So he got all these cars. He can't imagine where they could be, what's going on with him. But he does know he has those Superman stickers. People do steal keys from cars to go commit murders. They do that. And then they may put them back too. But not without those.
I mean, I don't know if somebody can steal the keys. I mean, like, for example, the reason why I went down to change the plate is because somebody stole my front plate off, and they stole the back frame off.
What do you mean by you went down to change the plate?
So they stole so originally, if you guys look up that truck, it has old temporary plates on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the old temporary plates were stolen off the truck.
And what was that?
I couldn't even tell you what that plate is. I can tell you what all my custom plates are because they're custom.
Okay.
But I can't tell you what all the other ones are.
So someone stole the plate off there.
So I just went down to the DMV and they said it's been happening a lot.
Okay.
So.
And when did that happen? Was that?
Oh, it's nothing for me to be concerned about because it's just, I mean, it doesn't really matter anyways.
You didn't report it?
No, it's a temporary little deal.
But when did that happen, I guess, in relationship to the shooting?
I don't even know. Like weeks ago.
Weeks before the shooting?
Weeks ago. Like weeks upon weeks ago.
Okay, and when did you get the replacement?
A day or 2 days before that.
Before the shooting?
Yeah.
And you put the replacement on?
Yeah.
So you had the replacement on it?
Yes, on the back.
Did you ever take them back off again for any reason?
No.
No,
there's two spikes on, so the spikes are hard to even screw on. And
just on the rear, correct?
Yes. Yeah. You only did one time.
Yeah.
Do you remember where you did that at? Was that at home
or the dojo?
No, it was at the studio.
At the studio?
Yeah. Okay. Because I went to City Hall, and from City Hall I just...
So you're thinking sometime in March, if we're going off of when the...
For what?
When this happened, as far as you getting the new ones to replace the...
No. It was a day or two before that. I went into City Hall.
Okay, this happened on the 20th.
So it'll be on the 19th or a Monday or... There's a receipt from City Hall, too. I mean, so I can pinpoint that exact... I can get you guys... I don't want to be... So, in family court, if I was an hour off, see, you're lying. I'm like, I'm freaking an hour off. Okay. So I don't want to be caught up on an hour or two or some days that I can go back and get you guys the exact day, the exact time. I'd rather, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So let's go back to who has access to the truck.
Yes.
So Colleen, for sure. Does she have her own keys? Her own set?
There's two sets. One set is busted.
What do you mean? Like
it's
the fob or what?
Yeah, the fob is busted.
So
when the dogs got at it.
Okay, but does that mean it can't be started without the fob?
I have no idea.
Because my car has a fob, it also has a key.
Those don't have.
That's what I mean. I don't know about your truck.
I don't know.
Oh, so he has so many vehicles. He doesn't even know if he has keys to all his vehicles. He doesn't even know if all his vehicles work with or without the key. Oh my gosh.
Because what is your truck? What's
2022. According to that.
Yes.
Yeah. 22, 23, I don't know.
All right.
So does it have like the push button thing? Is that the way it starts? Okay.
So I just keep
you just have to have the fob and you push the button.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess just so you understand how we get to the fact that your vehicle is involved in this is because we were able to capture video from basic 350 feet from your house all the way to the shooting scene. And that also tracks with the IMSI.
Okay.
So if you look at this here, you live up here in...
So is there a way
Lakeland,
that somebody could have taken the vehicle?
Right.
Yeah, somebody could have stolen your vehicle, drove to the location where you are with your child, stake out the place, and even though they stole you, they're not coming after you, but just happened to randomly take a hit at your baby mama, your current baby mama, who you share in custody with?
Well, you live there, right?
That could possibly
Hopefully
happen,
this
like
So
never.
basically, we got a video camera that shows it.
I don't deny any of this.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how it's possible.
Oh, well then that's easy
But-
then.
well,
You
we
don't
can take
deny
it.
it. It's
That's
clear.
the
You're done.
Okay.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm showing you this because I know you have a distrust of the police, but there's a picture of the truck.
Okay.
Okay. Here's another picture of the truck.
Yeah, these are all cameras, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see that we're tracking, that it was tracked.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So again, well, and
Can I see those real quick?
sure. So not only can we track it to that location, but we can track it back to that exact location from the house.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay? And the IMSI,
How come I'm not seeing GT or the logo or anything?
well, as far as the
He can't see no stickers or nothing on there.
GT,
So it must be a
The
stage.
GT's factory. It comes
It
off
must
the
be
factory.
Right, but as
So
far as
let's
the-
say we can argue and say, oh, the Superman things were stuck on there quick, right? I still don't see the GT.
Okay, well, the thing about video and moving vehicles is it's harder to see things that are not. Is this GT in a different color? Is it like white?
No, but you can see it from a mile away. I mean, it's yeah, so I don't know.
All right, so basically from the IMSI, there are.
That's fine, that's
And
fine.
here's what you have to understand.
That's fine.
There are no other trucks on that video.
Okay.
That match that.
Can I
This
see
is
that?
the only truck. Okay?
Yeah.
So that leaves us with, I guess, basically,
This isn't my truck. There's another big giveaway. I don't see any box. The box is like really, can I see the other ones?
yeah, I know what you're saying. I've seen, we got pictures.
I've seen different ones that,
Okay. So it does have the box on it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So again, what I'm telling you is, the IMSI, this is the truck.
Okay.
There's no doubt it's the truck.
So is there any way that, I don't know.
So what we're kind
Can't even lie yourself out of it, huh? You can't even think of a lie. Just a random aliens came and from the sky and
of trying to figure out here
stole
then
your
is
truck
how
and
is
did it,
that
right?
possible? You know, like you're saying that this has something to do with Jamal Clark's
I think
stuff. Well, why
you gotta talk to Sergeant Amy Walker about all that stuff. I
Okay.
gave the information and I walked away with it. Like I said, there's recordings of her admitting that she tampered with evidence. I
Okay.
don't know why nobody really cares about that. I don't know if that's because that's an inside deal. Do you guys work for the Minneapolis Police?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see, so this conversation is probably, I mean, I already have,
Okay.
I already have
But let me ask
admitted
you, do you have something to do with Jamal Clark?
No, I have nothing to do with them.
Okay.
But I mean, if something
so
were to happen to her,
you don't know anybody who would have access to your truck that has anything to do with that Jamal Clark.
it'd be perfect for somebody to
There
try
you
and
go.
set me up.
They don't connect.
I mean, it'd be too perfect for somebody to try and set me up.
So you think this is a setup?
I don't know what it is, but I know that I was under lock and key the whole time with my son.
Yeah, we
Yes,
know where
so
you are.
I don't get.
So you're in
So-
family-wise.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you this, is there any reason why Colleen would want to shoot Nicole?
Oh, hell no. She wouldn't hurt anybody's freaking baby's head. I mean, plus the timeline wouldn't even really match for her to do anything anyway, because she works, she teaches.
Okay? Well, that's where the problem comes as well.
Okay?
Because we also got warrants on your phone and her phone.
That's fine.
So we can track your locations
Yep.
and her locations.
Okay?
Okay? Now, did you use that truck earlier in that day? For example, around 12:09, Larpenter and Snelling, were you around that area?
I don't know if I had the Jeep or the truck. So
Where'd you go?
So on those days, because the dogs, I transport the dogs in the truck, right? but I mainly use the Jeep whenever I can. So on those days, I always, because she has to I take the little puppy with me, and then she usually take the big dog with her. So it's easier I can manage both dogs, but she doesn't feel comfortable managing both dogs. So I'll take the little puppy with me, take her out, kennel her, go to Family Wise, and then get back and I'll kennel her. Sometimes Colleen is there. When I get back, sometimes she's not, sometimes grocery shopping. But she teaches class at the Taekwondo facility, which I have cameras at the Taekwondo facility if you guys want to use them. You guys can have access to them.
Okay.
So,
well, let me continue here though. With so just to, I guess, refresh your memory, your phone was in the area of 12. Or
I went down
in the area of
I have
Larpenter and Snelling.
So like
at around 12:09.
Yep. I went down it.
And at that point in time, we also have that truck at that location.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I mean,
so you wouldn't contend that you weren't there and weren't driving the truck at that time?
I would not contend that at all. I mean, at Lexington and Larpenter, I think that's when I dropped off a pair of jeans at the Golden Tailor.
The Golden Tailor? Okay, so you dropped a pair of jeans out there. Yeah. Where's the Golden Tailor?
Lexington and Larpenter and whatever.
Larpenter and Snelling, that area?
Yeah, so there goes liquor store, Golden Tailor.
How about the vet?
Did you stop at the vet?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yep. So I went to the vet because Nova, she had her, what's it called? What's it called? So she had a shot.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
A shot.
Okay, so let me tell you this as well. We have pictures from that location in which there is no Superman logo.
There should be.
And
there's no TT either?
There's no plate. It looks just like these pictures.
Really? I don't know. You guys can go.
So he thought he was gonna switch him up, like, oh yeah, well I went to this store and I was over here. So y'all go find that. They're like, boo, we already did that. We're not bringing you in here just because a cloud swung low and we pulled your name out of the cloud. No, we didn't pull your name out of a cloud or a hat. It's called evidence, my darling.
That's basically what, 7.5 hours before she gets shot?
Like I said, you guys can call City Hall. I mean, I put that sucker right on. So.
Well, that's why we asked you earlier.
So is it possible the Colleen took the plate off? You think the plate was on there at that time?
I don't think she would take the plate off.
Well,
I don't go out. All right, so let's say this. I don't go out and check for my plates every single time. Like, I didn't even know the plate was missing, the other one, until somebody told me.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't...
So it could have been missing and you wouldn't have known it?
Correct. I mean, it's not like they're actual real plates, so I don't really care about them. I'm waiting for my real plates to come in.
Let me ask you about your relationship with Colleen. So how long have you known her?
I've known her for quite some time. I mean, years.
Well, let me go a little further. Is there a reason then that Colleen maybe was trying to protect your son? Because let's finish this here, okay?
Yeah.
So the phone records put you basically going back to your business.
Okay.
And I believe it was roughly between like 2:30 and 4. You're at your business. Okay. Colleen comes over to the business around 3.
Okay.
Now, at that point in time, when you went to the business, the truck also goes to the business.
Okay.
And the truck stays there.
Yeah.
Now, you leave, and I think it was roughly around 4-ish.
Okay.
And you end up going to your house. And you're at your house from, I don't remember exact numbers, but maybe 4:30 to 5:10. At which point in time, you and your phone then heads over to Family Wise.
Yeah.
That makes sense? You'd agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, and you were driving, not the truck at that point in time.
I never drove the truck over there.
Okay, so you're driving the Jeep. So why do you never drive the truck over there? Is there a reason?
Yeah, so that the big dog can go with the Colleen, because the big dog doesn't really fit.
Okay, so it's a thing to the dog. Okay, so then the truck leaves there at the fitness place at roughly 6:55.
It could leave at 9.
And so
starts at 7.
So is Colleen's phone.
Okay.
So her in the truck go from there to your house.
Okay.
And then at that point in time, the truck goes from your house over to the shooting.
Well, what about Colleen's phone?
Her phone stayed at home.
Okay, she was at home.
Her phone was at home.
But your truck was.
It amazes me how people think they are so smart. Where was her phone? Doofus, they done already figured it out. She left her phone at the house. She was at the business. She left the business, went to the house, got the truck, left her phone, did what she did, and came back. Because your phone and your truck have GPS, have an IMEI.
But her truck wasn't. So basically what we have is we have her at the truck.
I can show you video footage of her being at the house. I have cameras all over my house.
Okay.
Well, you guys want to see those?
We pulled it already.
Okay.
We got it.
We're searching your house and the business currently. So, but we're just trying to get from you, how does this make sense? Because your truck, there's no doubt your truck's involved in this. Okay? There's no doubt Colleen's driving your truck from the business to your house, and then somehow your truck leaves the house almost immediately after getting to the house and goes to do the shooting.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what you want me to say. I would say I have.
You're educated, man. You're smart.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
I would say I don't want to guess on anything for the simple fact if I were to guess on a lot of stuff, I would guess some things with. I wouldn't guess on this.
Who do you think took your truck from your house?
I don't know.
And went to shoot Nicole?
I have no idea.
Who would have a reason to do that? Who lives at your house?
Yeah,
no one at my house would have a reason to do that. She works for you guys. That's the stupidest thing you could do.
Timothy, here's the deal.
That works for
Timothy, it's not a robbery. It's not a carjacking. I mean, we have the incident it's on video, and it's a female.
And here's what we're really worried about, and we need you to explain that it's not the case, is that somehow you conspired with Colleen to do this so that you'd have a rock-solid alibi.
No.
Think about it. You got a perfect alibi.
I'm okay with it. You guys can show my truck, and I'm willing to cooperate and do what you guys want. I don't.
Again.
And she might be dumb enough to fall for that. Like, oh yeah, babe, look. Because he seems like he likes to talk fast, but not say anything. Ain't that right, bud? Okay. Well, Mr. Buddy just walked across my desk. So now let's find where we were, I think. Okay, is there a way we could tell where we were? Where we were, bud?
Yep.
What kind of 380s?
One was a Ruger, and then one was a SIG. So the Ruger was, over. Oh my God. If you guys can go back and check it, it was.
Yeah, I would just like for you not to step
like
on.
Basically a couple months after I bought it.
There we go.
And
when did you buy it?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
I mean, years ago?
Years ago.
Okay. Now, who do you usually buy your guns from or through?
Two places. Al's gun store and...
Where's that one?
Al's, he's like the oldest gun store, one of the oldest gun stores in Minnesota. He's right down the street from my studio.
Okay, so White Bear?
No, it's not technically White Bear. It's not technically Vadnais Heights. There's like a little thing in between them.
Okay.
And then the SIG Nicole had, I gave to her like 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. So she had a shotgun. When she first came to me talking about when she tampered with evidence, that's when she changed her name on social media. She shut down a bunch of her accounts. You guys were doing extra rounds per house. She did her conceal and carry around the same time. I gave her the SIG. And then I brought a shotgun over to her house as well, too. So the shotgun I do have underneath my bed because I got that back. But yeah. So she has that one. Steve has the Ruger. He bought that one.
And what about the second 380? Did you say when you got rid of that? No, but you said you got rid of them both, correct?
Correct.
So when did you, the second one, I don't think you mentioned when.
Yeah, Steve has the first one. That's like a couple months after I bought it. And then Nicole had the other one that I gave to her.
Believe it or not, they'll keep it up with everything you say. And in just in case they miss something, they have the recording.
So you're saying Colleen does not carry right now?
No. No. And you don't know where to have it? No, she doesn't have a gun.
But would she have access to your guns in the house?
No, she doesn't even know where my guns are.
Where are they?
One is underneath my bed.
But the rest?
All hidden. I'll bring you to them right now if you want to see them.
Well, they're out there right now. We just don't.
I don't want my house being all torn apart.
Well,
that's pretty.
That's why we. If you tell us, then they wouldn't have to tear it apart to find them. I mean, they hidden that well?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll end up finding them. I mean, so my house is going to be torn apart right now.
Oh, yes, darling. This is called an evidentiary find. I don't really know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm
Again,
calling
the
it.
evidence looks like that this is some kind of conspiracy.
3 hours before the attack, Tim Amaker met his girlfriend Colleen Larson. They swapped vehicles. Tim took the Jeep to FamilyWise for his visit, while Colleen drove the black Dodge Ram. After the shooting, Colleen returned the truck to their home in St. Paul, following a similar route. Surveillance footage along the way captured a female driver, matching Colleen's build, behind the wheel of the truck. An FBI agent traced their movements using cell phone data and the truck's Wi-Fi. With ironclad evidence quickly mounting against him, investigators now just need to find a way to convince Tim to tell the truth. With Colleen being questioned just doors away, Tim is quickly becoming more combative in his conversations with police.
Okay, so do you think she could be capable of doing something like this to Nicole in order to help you out or advance your relationship? Or?
No.
All right, so you had nothing to do with conspiring or telling Colleen to commit this crime?
No.
So her committing this crime would be completely on her own?
If she did what he's saying is you didn't plan this out together?
No, there's nothing that me and her have done to go against Nicole. I mean, Nicole has made my life. I feel like you guys had a buddy talk with her, to be honest, if I'm going to be honest, and now you guys are bringing me through the ringer for something that I had nothing to freaking do with.
Nicole is a problem for you?
No, she's not a problem for me, per se. I feel like she's a problem for my son, and I feel like she's a problem
Well, wouldn't that be a problem for you then?
No,
So if she were out of the picture,
that wouldn't do it wouldn't do any good to anybody. It wouldn't do any good. It would do no good. Zero.
So you're saying she a problem for your son, so a problem for your son isn't a problem for you?
What good am I going to do? Okay, so we all know technology today. Like, I'm not even surprised at any of this, right? So technology today, you guys are going to find who fucking did this, period. What good would I do?
We did find who did it.
Okay.
She's in that other room right over
No,
there.
there's no way she did it, man.
Oh, she did.
I don't think so. There's no way. She doesn't have a fucking bone in her body.
You explain to me then.
Well, I mean, how many people?
She don't have a bone in her body? She don't have a malicious bone in her body?
I don't know.
Well, she has you to make up for all that.
So you think somebody printed off keys to go kill Nicole?
That's
what you want us to believe.
I don't know what.
And brought the truck back.
And brought the truck back.
Okay, so let's.
You have cameras.
All I'm telling you is I don't think she has it in her bones to do anything like that.
Okay, and you had nothing to do with any explanation or telling her, let's go do this?
No.
I want to do it on this particular day and time so that I got an alibi?
No.
Nobody will ever suspect you?
No.
So if she tells us something different, you're basically saying she's lying. No, you didn't answer my question. Are you going to say that she's lying then?
I don't think she's going to say that, man. So
that wasn't the question.
That's not going to come out. I don't think that conversation. It's not going to happen. I mean, no.
Okay.
She didn't do this. I know I had nothing.
And she's not going to say that you put her up to it.
There's no way, man. Like I said, I would have lawyered up by now. I would have never cooperated in the beginning. I wouldn't be cooperating now. Let's be honest here. You guys have each other's backs. I mean, I have people that are in law enforcement that I know too, and I've heard stories. You guys have each other's back, plain and simple. You guys are family. You guys do your thing. Just like within my own community, we're family. We have our own thing. So,
and let me tell you this here.
Why would I have somebody pull me over and
We
threaten
have
my
each
life?
other's back as long as it's a lawful thing.
Just because you have a badge on doesn't mean you're a criminal with a badge. Okay, there's good people and bad people. Like right now, I think from the vibe I'm
They're bad, but
you guys are fine. You guys are good, right? But there's most definitely good cops.
And I know that means a lot coming from him to say how good you cops are. Not the bad ones.
And bad cops, just like there's
here's a good one.
judges, bad judges.
Just like there's good baby daddies and bad baby daddies.
There's always bad apples.
And you,
yeah.
sir, are one of
There's
the
no
bad
doubt
ones.
about it. There's bad apples.
I mean, whenever you try to eliminate your partner, your baby's mom, whatever, your baby daddy, then you basically take the I'm a bad baby parent. I'm a bad parent. I'm a bad baby parent. Baby daddy, baby mommy parent.
I'm
a bad person.
Can I be released?
Well, we're going to see what happens when we talk to Colleen here.
Okay. Is there any way?
Yeah, you
that I
can be
make a couple
released
phone calls to my clients and say, hey,
jail.
guys, I'm not going to be there for a while. Can I please do that?
Once we get done figuring out what's going on with Colleen, we'll figure out what we're going to do. And then at that point in time.
So there can't be, once again, I'm being cooperative. Can you guys give me a little bit of mutual respect back?
I think they're going to kind of figure something's up when the police are out there searching your business.
Okay. They're going to go home.
So they're going to kind of figure something.
Yeah, don't you worry. Don't you worry. They will get it. I'm sure your customers aren't idiots. They'll get it. Today's not a good day.
You don't necessarily need to tell them right now. You'll be able to explain it to them later. But right now, we're gonna finish our process.
Okay. I know mine. I believe that you guys are treating me way differently because of who she is and whoever she's telling you that I am or whatever, man. And I think that's
you can have your opinion, man.
I'm sorry you feel.
Well, there's a lot of opinions being thrown back and forth, right?
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I can guarantee you that's not the case.
You need some water or anything?
I would like to make a couple phone calls.
Okay, that we can't do right now, but
I can't make a phone call.
You just have to sit loose for a second.
Because that I thought was part of my rights, making phone calls.
Once you get arrested and placed in prison or in jail, you haven't been put in jail yet.
Do you want some water?
No, can you guys just watch me make the phone call?
No, hang
on. Not right now. Hang on.
A raid of their home uncovered matching bullet casings from the crime scene. Colleen was arrested for attempted first-degree murder. The case against Tim remained weak until Colleen started talking. Under questioning by police, she confessed to driving the truck to shoot Nikki in Minneapolis before fleeing back to St. Paul. She testified that Tim had been the one to hatch the plan, and he'd said Nikki was continually abusing their son.
Your Honor, I stand before you with the utmost respect for the decision to come. I accept all the consequences for my actions. I understand and want to atone for what I have done. A simple apology cannot cover the long-term damages that I have caused.
Anything additional from you at this time?
No, Your Honor. I fear for anyone who stands in his way, as he has the unlimited capacity to cause chaos and destruction to those he deems as adversaries. I ask that the court protect not only me, my son, and my family, but all of the others that could suffer from his past and future fury.
Amaker on Monday expressing outrage at what he called a smear campaign and a trial of smoke and mirrors, charges the judge swiftly rejected.
If we make him look like a bad guy, he must be a bad guy.
I will note for the record that you have not taken any accountability for your actions. You've shown no remorse.
Tim Amaker was sentenced to 18 years in prison for attempted first-degree murder and aiding Colleen Larson. Larson later pleaded guilty and received 16 and a half years for her role in the crime. For an extended version of this video,
good, because since she's so damn dumb, let me see how much time he got.
Your Honor, I stand before you with the utmost respect for the decision to come. I accept all the consequences.
Amaker on Monday expressing outrage at what he called a smear campaign and a trial of smoke and mirrors, charges the judge swiftly rejected.
If we make him look like a bad guy, he must be a bad guy.
I will note for the record that you have not taken any accountability for your actions. You've shown no remorse.
Tim Amaker was sentenced to 18 years in prison for attempted first-degree murder and aiding Colleen Larson. Larson later pleaded guilty and received 16 and a half years for her role in the crime.
All right. So as a 13th juror, I'm going to say that there is definitely enough evidence to find them guilty. I, too, sentenced them to 20 years in prison. Both of them, let's see here. He, 20 years, and her, 21 for being so stupid to fall for that manipulation. And that's it. That's it. If you think someone is hurting a child, go tell the police. Don't take it into your own hands. So what's up, friends? Did y'all like it? Did you enjoy it? What do you think? Is a sentence of 20 years flat for both of them? Is that enough? Oh, well, this is attempted murder, so we probably could take it down some. So we'll take it to 18 years. Well, attempted murder, we'll do 10 years behind bars, 10 years probation, 1 year on house arrest. Because I don't know, they are very manipulative. These are when you have cases where people are just act dumb, those are the people who you should give deferred adjudication to, because they're going to mess up anyway, and then they're going to end up serving their time. People who are manipulative like this, who come up with plots and plans, no, they just need to serve their time straight up, because they are used to either manipulating or being manipulated. And so if there's no trigger for them, they're not going to fall outside of the lines and mess up their adjudication and have to go to prison. So they should serve all their prison up front. So I do sentence them both to 20 years. All right. So what do you think? Is that enough time for them? Or should they get more? I think sometimes when you are even more manipulative, you should get more time. Like the more diabolical it is, the more time you should get. All right. And that's it. Take a look at these other videos that we have to share. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And head over to Midwest Crime, where this great footage was found. Until then, take care.